The forest feels naked, like there is no hiding. As the veil of leaves has fallen, revealing the bareness and bones of these trees. And I feel this time of year that also counts for us, as we are invited to take off our old coats, our coat of go on mode, and we no longer can hide from looking at where we are, where we came from, and where we are going. And our own nakedness can feel sharp against the dark of night. Faced with these essential questions, reflections and introspections with unclear sight. Every year, I feel I'm left with the same question and the same kind of uncertainty. Should we continue on this homestead? Or should we start orienting ourselves to a new place? And is it no longer a matter of if, but when? Sometimes I'm sure that this is not our final destination, that there might be another place waiting for us somewhere on this earth, but it is not clear or visible yet where or how. But then I also hold a vision of this place when it is at its full potential. When we did everything we could to make this our little paradise, our home, and a homecoming for others. I guess the shortest days are inviting me to sit in the unknown, to learn to be okay with just not knowing it, not knowing where we will end, and learning to stand in the uncertainty, to surrender again and again. Besides that, I just want to keep my energy moving, because if I lose myself in these thought processes, it can be hard to feel motivated to keep on pouring my energy here in the home and on the land. I'm figuring out a way to live with the knowing that it is very likely to be temporary what we are building up here, but at the same time intending to live as if it was kind of forever, in order to be able to continue the daily tasks and rhythms that life consists of. I don't know, maybe some of you can relate to this kind of state. Feeling unsure about the future and looking for ways to navigate that uncertainty. I would love to hear how you go about these chapters in your lives. Maybe the only certainty I've learned is the quiet promise of seasons. After every winter, another spring will arrive. And most likely, I will find myself doing the things I cannot not do. So as the leaves of the trees return to the earth, to become soil and sustenance for next year's growth, I keep on making compost, composting my old self and composting this year's shit and foliage to nurture the soil for the coming season. Gardening is a bridge that keeps me practical in the present and hopeful, maybe even peaceful about the future. Because the year that you planted and tended a garden never feels wasted or stuck. No matter if that garden lasted for a lifetime or just for one more season.